Some plants were made illegal due to a guy named Harry Anslinger, who you can all call Harry Anslinger. Here is a summary not mentioning his under-the-table bags of cash handed to him from DuPont. I'll leave that part out. Harry J. Anslinger was the first commissioner of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics in the United States from 1930 to 1962. And he played a central role in pushing cannabis prohibition in the US. His actions shaped global drug policy for decades. Here's a brief but clear breakdown of the main criticisms and controversies around him. One, building a case against cannabis. In the early 1930s, cannabis wasn't widely seen as a major social threat in the US. Anslinger began promoting the idea that marijuana caused insanity, violent crime, moral decay. He collected and publicized sensational stories linking marijuana to murders and violent acts. Critics later said many of these cases were exaggerated or weakly evidenced. A famous quote often attributed to him described marijuana as making users insane and dangerous. To the Marijuana Tax Act, Anslinger helped push the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937, which effectively criminalized cannabis nationwide. Instead of outright banning it, the law imposed strict taxes and paperwork, made it nearly impossible to legally produce or possess cannabis. Doctors from the American Medical Association opposed the law, arguing there wasn't sufficient scientific evidence of the dangers Anslinger claimed. 3 propaganda and fear campaigns. Anslinger supported or encouraged anti-marijuana propaganda, including sensational newspaper stories, films like Reefer Madness. This portrayed marijuana users as violent, insane, or morally corrupted. Many historians believe these campaigns shaped decades of public fear about cannabis, for racism and targeting minorities. One of the most controversial aspects of Anslinger's campaign was the racial language used at the time. Cannabis was often associated with Mexican immigrants, black jazz musicians. Anslinger circulated statements suggesting marijuana caused minorities to become violent or corrupt white society. Historians widely criticize these arguments as racist propaganda used to justify prohibition. 5, suppressing medical research. Anslinger strongly opposed research, suggesting cannabis might have medical value. For example, he clashed with William C. Woodward, Dr. William C. O'Shaughnessy. Later in 1944, the LaGuardia Committee released a report concluding marijuana did not cause the extreme violence claimed. Anslinger reportedly attacked the report and its authors. 6, international prohibition.
Anslinger also helped shape global drug policy. Through the United Nations, he pushed strict international drug control treaties and influenced worldwide cannabis prohibition for decades. Born summary. Critics say Outfit his legacy includes using fear and sensational stories to push prohibition, promoting racially charged narratives, suppressing contrary medical evidence, helping create global anti-cannabis laws. Supporters at the time argued he was simply enforcing drug laws and responding to social concerns.